How was it for you?
Because I feel that education is all about how to handle life and not about mark sheets.
What makes Little Kingdom a great place to study?
Little Kingdom is a home for innovation, wherein each child is treated as an individual.
Today, we are interviewing a personality who is more than that. She is a norm breaker, a winner and a fighter in true spirit. A brilliant student, an active NCC cadet who took up this challenge to change the course of pedagogies in Jabalpur. This renowned educationist was once the program head of the United Nations Population Fund. Let's welcome Ms. Palak Tiwari Gaikwad. Hi Palak.
Hi Chetan.
Thank you so much for coming on our show. You came all the way from Jabalpur.
Oh yes.
We are celebrating people who have contributed to education in India. You know, so many people keep complaining, this is right, this is wrong. But then actually, you guys are the people who are actually doing something about it, trying to change things, trying to make things better. So, you know, I really congratulate you for that. And I'm so happy you could make it to this show. You have 3 schools in Jabalpur.
Oh yes. I have 3 schools in Jabalpur with the name of Little Kingdom Senior Secondary School.
And you have 2 in Gwalior?
Yes, we have 2 schools in Gwalior, franchisee of Kangaroo Kids International Preschool and Billabong International School.
So tell me about how it all started and how you became a part of it.
Little Kingdom is a 30-year-old brand, and our mother started it. She is the pioneer of preschool in Jabalpur. In 2012, I got married to Udit, and it was a life-changing moment for me because I had to change my career also.
What were you doing before?
I studied media, and then I was serving United Nations Population Fund as the program head, and I was developing community radio stations in the tribal areas. And thereafter, having a different experience, I had the opportunity to, unwrap world of kids. And that became a new beginning for Little Kingdom because I tried to make it a different school, inculcating concept-based and experiential learning, which is not so much happening in towns like Jabalpur.
Right. But before we go on, I have lots to ask you, but let's watch this video.
बारह 13 साल पहले जब मुझसे मिली तो जैसे विराट कोहली इंडियन 19 में खेला तब किसी को उम्मीद नहीं थी कि वो इतना आगे जाएगा। कई प्लेयर्स खेलते हैं अंडर 19 में, भारत को दिलाते हैं, कुछ प्लेयर्स हैं जो इतिहास रचते हैं। ऐसी पलक ने जब शुरू किया तो मैंने देखा उसके अंदर एक आत्मविश्वास पूरी तरह से भरा हुआ था, एक जुनून था, एक जोश था, टेलीविज़न मूवीज़ ये सब करना, NGOs के काम करना। फिर कई बार आदमी को स्वयं ही मालूम नहीं रहता कि उसके अंदर क्या क्षमताएं छुपी हुई हैं, क्या उसके अंदर शक्तियां छुपी हुई हैं। उसकी यात्रा जब वो एजुकेशन फील्ड में आई, पेरेंटिंग की फील्ड में आई, तो मैंने देखा कि उसका विज़न नए तरह से करना, अपने स्कूल को, एजुकेशन को उसने उस मुकाम पर ले गई जहाँ से लोगों को बड़ा मुश्किल सोचना पड़ता है। इतनी यंग एज में उसको अंडरस्टैंडिंग पेरेंटिंग के बारे में, एजुकेशन के बारे में सब कुछ उसने इतने अच्छे से किया कि मेरे को कभी सपने में भी उम्मीद नहीं थी कि उसके अंदर इतनी क्षमताएं, इतनी पोटेंशियल है और वो अपने इंस्टीट्यूट को इतने आगे बढ़ा के ले जाएगी। मैं तो सिर्फ यही कह सकता हूँ कि कई बार हमारे आजू बाजू कुछ लोग रहते हैं तो हमें एहसास नहीं होता कि उनके अंदर क्या प्रतिभाएं छुपी हुई हैं। जैसे हो सकता है तेंदुलकर हॉकी खेलता तो मोहल्ले की टीम में रहता, क्रिकेट खेला तो दुनिया जानती है। ऐसे आदमी जब अपनी सही फील्ड चुन लेता है तो उसके अंदर की क्षमताएँ, उसकी शक्तियाँ सामने आती हैं और पता चलता है कि इसके अंदर ये पोटेंशियल है। तो मैं सभी यंगस्टर्स को इन जनरल भी कहना चाहता हूँ कि तुम्हारे अंदर दुनिया की वो हर ताकत छुपी हुई है जो किसी के भी अंदर है। अपने आप को पहचानो, निखारो। और पलक तिवारी जैसे एजुकेशन फील्ड में आई, वो अचानक अपने कर उसने इतना नाम कमाया। आप सभी लोग नाम कमाएं। मैं पलक को बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ।
That must feel nice.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Were you a journalist to begin your career with, I heard, and then now your education was your first job as a journalist?
I studied to become expert in alternate media, and that is what I was pursuing. But life does not, goes always like you plan. And it happened that I changed my career. And
how was it for you, like suddenly to walk into a school one day and say, okay, you are going to be like helping run this?
no, it was not, I was just walking and, one fine day. It was not that. It was quite planned. It was a thoughtful marriage, I think, that made an association that...
Also, before the marriage, you knew this is that?
Yes. I started attending certain workshops and exploring and researching about the curriculums that are happening internationally, because I just knew that I don't want to make children study the same way as other schools were doing, because I feel that education is all about how to handle life and not about mark sheets.
Yeah.
So I wanted to inculcate life skills, self-help skills, certain qualities which could have, which will make a difference in child's life. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Definitely. In fact, I have somebody speaking about your workshops and the kind of things you just spoke about.
I was in the education department from 2015 to around 2018 December. In education, apart from imparting the lessons and all that, we basically do a lot of teacher training, and we do a lot of counseling of students, especially those students who are in trouble or who are a little worried. Children are very, very stressed out before examination. So we used to have a call center which handled something like 100,000 students in a year. In the year 2017, Palak Tiwari, around the month of August, if I remember, gave us a proposition that there are three verticals. One are teachers, students, and also parents. We look at the teachers and we look at the students, but we don't look at the parents. While the parents determine the atmosphere in the family, they decide the atmospherics around the child, and they also, apart from many parents not guiding the children, actually the conduct of parents actually distract, disturb and stress out the children. So parent counseling was a concept that she introduced for the first time, and she said that we should have a serious look at this. Actually resulted in a huge increase in the performance of the children. We have not heard of a single child committing suicide from the model school. The results were absolutely fantastic, and most important, she introduced to us a concept which we in the government did not know about the education system.
Yeah, quite good. I mean, if someone were to ask you, and I know I'm asking you to market a little bit, but you're obviously very proud of your school. What makes Little Kingdom a great place to study?
Little Kingdom is a home for innovation, wherein each child is treated as an individual and is carved for his or her own success path. And we believe in creating path breakers, thinkers, doers, and think blazers, so that we have global denizens, and this makes Little Kingdom a great place to study.
I've seen Palak as a educationist and a person who has changed the basic perspective of education in Jabalpur. Traditional educations were there, traditional schools were there, but now with new scope, it is something which has bridged an educational aspect between the parents and the students. Now the parents here in Jabalpur, they were never ever linked or bridged with their own kids. They knew that they are sending their kids to the school, but they never knew that what exactly they are needed to do for their kids on that educational part. So this new change has come from Palak, and that has grown from 6,000, 7,000 students now, parents attached to them, and this new educational aspect was never ever there in Jabalpur. Now this new thing is giving a brighter prospect to kids as well as a better understanding to the parents. Now, as they say, ki there are two great warriors. One is patience, other is time. Now, this patience and time both have been tested with Palak, and she has come through with it.
It's nice to hear about your own potential, I think.
Yes, I think so. And it's good. But what are you like at home? I mean, obviously you're very busy. I understand you spend half your time in Jabalpur, half in Gwalior.
Yes.
How is it like? Firstly, do you only work? Do you have time to fun? What are some of the fun things you do? And looking forward, I mean, do you think having this busy career and as well as having a family, how are you planning to manage it? Or how do you think anyone would manage it actually? Because that's what I think people watching you might want to learn.
Yes, I think I personally feel when you talk about how I'm at home, I'm a very home kind of person. I love to spend time with my family because I think I feel the most empowered with them, loved with them. Whenever I get time, I try to read some inspirational books. Also, I like to hear music. And yes, when you talk about a busy schedule and a family life, I think, as I said, moderation is the life theory. So I think we think wise and we plan things and we go ahead. But yes, nothing is impossible. Anything when planned well can be executed.
You said go ahead. What are your goals? Next 5 years, 10 years, what are you working towards now?
I'm working towards making each of my child an achiever. Okay. And I'm very sure that I will reach to that goal in another 5-10 years. 5 years, yes.
Okay, that's great. In fact, I have a very honest opinion about this and on the screen.
As a person, when we say that how is an educationist at home, every person has got a unique signature style. Now, this unique signature style can be at both the platforms. One that is professional that we talk about, and the other is personal. I'm the lucky one being husband of Ms. Palak Tiwari Gaikwad. She has maintained a real good work-life balance, what I can say. Palak has got a very good compatibility when it comes to professionalism that can be seen with her solidates, that how well she has been doing, and aspire to do well in the coming future. Well, coming down to the home front, she is a wonderful wife, a good cook, and she is a person who understands and knows how to strike that work-life balance. Because that balance is what takes you further. It gives me immense pleasure to know that Palak is only one from Madhya Pradesh and youngest educationist in the series by Great Place to Study being featured on ForbesIndia.com.
I'm Pooja Agarwal. I'm the founder director of Nature Nurture. It's an education management company committed to the cause of child development and education management. See, I have witnessed a complete transformation in the school systems at Little Kingdom ever since I have met Palak. When I met Palak for the first time, she appeared to be an entrepreneur, but I have seen her journey evolving as a beautiful educationist. I see a lot of perseverance, resilience, openness to learning, high integrity, strong determination, and willingness to bring change in her personality. Yes, of course, there's not a single anecdote which I can talk about, but there are in fact many. But the one that I specifically remember is the one when Palak shared with me that, ma'am, there are so many schools across Pan-India, but a good educationist is the one who reaches to the heart of every child.
I would like to, just end. But before we end, we have a little tradition. I give you a little memento and we take a picture together and we put it on the picture wall there.
Oh yes, that's
so that's a memory,
yeah,
for this. But thank you so much for coming. I think being somebody who's in education, being a young woman, you're inspiration to so many people. So yeah, thank you so much.
Sure.
It was indeed great talking to our guest today. Thanks for all your valuable insights and inputs. And thank you all for watching this show. Education is not about cramming. It is actually about learning and imparting knowledge to create a difference. Ms. Palak Tiwari Gaikwad and her Little Kingdom stand out for the same. That's all for today. Keep watching Skill Tree, Education Evangelist of India, streaming now on ForbesIndia.com.